Interim, summative, and practice tests are all administered from the CAASPP website. Begin by going to CAASPP.org. Select the Practice and Training Test link. During test day, you will actually click the Test Admin interface link. Open up the teacher's web interface. You will be prompted with a login. Enter your username and password. If you receive a pop-up blocker window, go up to the top right. Select the pop-up blocker icon, choose Always Allow, and select Done. Now click Refresh to the left of your URL in your browser window, or hit F5. After it has refreshed, you will be prompted with your test selections. In a practice environment, you have practiced and training tests. In the interim assessment environment, you will be listed with all of your interim assessments. And on test day, you'll have your summative assessments, which don't open up until the testing window is available. When you've made your selection, hit Start Session. Take note of your session ID number and put it on the board for the students to connect to your session. For Google users, you will select Apps and AIR Secure Test. Remember not to log in to your Google Chrome account. You will select Apps from the login screen. Now you have accessed the sign-in page. You will select Practice and Training Tests from the bottom. Uncheck Guest Session and enter your session ID that we recorded previously. For practice tests, you do not need to enter a user ID. Press Sign In, select your grade, and please note that during a summative assessment, your grade will already be chosen for you based on your login information. Have your students select a performance task or practice test. They will now be submitted for TA approval. On the test admin interface, you will receive a notification that a student is waiting on TA approval. At the top right of your screen, the approvals box will light up. Select the approvals box on the right. You can see your student's details by selecting the I box. Their student name will show up only in an interim or a summative assessment. Your green checkbox is for approvals and your X's is for denial. You can refresh here as more students enter the admin interface, and you can approve all students here, which is the recommended best practice. This is also the time for you to check and make sure they're in the correct assessment, and select Yes. Once the student has been approved, they will be able to check their test setup, perform a sound check by clicking the sound button and selecting Yes or No. A box with the test instructions will pop up. Have your students select Begin Test Now. Once in the test interface, if they have to leave for any reason, it's important to save your test and pause. After 20 minutes of inactivity, your test will be logged out. It will take you back to the last completed section. Most sections contain 12 to 14 questions. You will have to re-enter all of those questions if you have not saved at that time. Once you have performed all of your assessments, you will select Log Out from the top right of the Test Administrator's window. The pop-up box explains to you that all tests that are still in session will be paused, saving the data at that point. Click Yes to end the session.